Hello, back to Bottom and his Beast. Today we're back with Futamata Ren'ai. The cat is out of the bag. And oh boy, is it gonna be all of our problem. In fact, let me just make sure real quick. Hold on. There we go. Anyways.
Pochi, 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 pochi.
Nagumin strikes a triumphant pose and her Miyako's the only one ever even bothering to clap. You and I are watching from a few steps away.
前回よりますます参加者が減ってるじゃねえか。長く続いた伝統もいつかは終わるか。
Kirama's running a takoyaki stand and Layla's running around helping out everywhere on account of how popular she is.
なんだそれ。つまりナゴミはタコに負けたのか。
こんなことなら私も伝統捨てて卒業記念にミスコン出たらよかったな。
You could run over there right now and sign up last minute if you wanted, Nagomin.
そうだよ、ナゴミン。優勝賞金でお肉いっぱい焼いて食べさせて。賞金なんて出ないよ。得るのは名誉と栄光のみ。雰囲気だけは人妻と蔑まれて早数年。この私の魅力を知らしめる最後のチャンスだったのに。
You can't avoid being labeled as a MILF if you're a titty monster.
ムンムンダギのムンムンナゴミン。ねえよっちゃん、この子たちすっごく適当なことばかり言ってない？
お前の話に興味ねえんだろう。さっきから屋台の食べ物に目移りばっかしてんぞ。
いっぱい食べたいけどお財布が。
What the hell does all your money from your job go? Stop spending on your friends, start splurging on your boyfriend.
解消なしな彼氏を持つと苦労する。
You're my big sister, now treat your sweet little brother to a meal already.
なりふり構わない小じきスタイルやめて。
Mommy, I want yakisoba, buy me noodles, mommy, Nagomin.
猫ママちょうだいママ。せめて私のこともお姉さんと呼んだらどうなんだい。
I don't know. Think a bit too motherly for that, Nagomin.
ギリギリアウトだってよ。
Nagomin's just too sexy to have an older, to have any big sister appeal to her. That Yukata's not doing anything to hide her titty monster status. On that note, what the hell were you thinking wearing that today? You're too much of a glutton to go without eating the curry udon, and when you do, it'll be all over you.
カレーうどんあるの？どこどこどこ？もうちゃんと朝ごはん食べないからお腹すくんだよ。いっつも夜遅くまで起きてるから寝坊しそうになるの。もっと早く寝なさい。プンプン。
That has a desperate attempt to sound young. Was a desperate attempt to sound younger, huh?
若作りの仕方すらもうわからないんだろう。
チミたち、おごってほしいのかそうじゃないのか。おごってなごみんお姉ちゃんママ。
What a mouthful. Nagomin was destined to be our mommy, and there's nothing she can do to escape her fate.
ほいさほいさほいさ。お肉入りのたこ焼きもどき一つ。そんな邪道なもんうちにはないよ。って、みよこだ。
We heard that Kidama was running a takoyaki stand, so we dropped by only to find Yua here for some reason. Look at Kidama and Yua being best friends. This is what I always wanted to see.
だってどっかの誰かさんのせいで仲悪くなりかけたし、罪滅ぼしも兼ねて仕方なく手伝ってあげてるの。ゆあちゃん、いやいやだったんだ。
Don't worry, she wants to be friends with you too. She's just she's just not good at expressing her feelings.
大繁盛してるのはその格好のせい？ちゃんと味が受けてるからだよ。
What's with the affront to the senses that you're wearing, Yua?
古賀くん、元カノがエッチな格好で客引きしてるからもやもやしてるんだ。私までもやもやしてきた。
Nah, that must be a beauty pageant outfit.
ピンポンピンポン、正解。せっかくキラメが気合い入れてるから私も合わせてあげようと思って。
Kidama's got a t-shirt rolled up to show off her tummy and cute stickers plastered over all. It's a lot sexier than she usually dresses, that's for sure.
これはレイラが押し付けてきたやつで。
Hey, no need to get defensive, it's cute.
ありがとうナオくん。まだワンチャンあるんじゃないかとキラメに勘違いさせる限度マイナス1億点。
Well, compliment never heard, right, Kitame?
私は嬉しいけどミヤコが嫌がっちゃうかも。キラメ相手には嫉妬しないから安心して。それって私なんて眼中にないってこと？
That was uncalled for. No, we're gonna have to comfort Kitame. I can slip up her tears while I'm at it.
どうしていじめられてるのは私なのにもっと嫌なことしてこようとするの？
Anyone who's careless enough to cry in front of me meets the same fate.
どうしてナオくんは二股してた相手にあんな平然と接していられるんだろうね。
お前の教育が悪いんだよ。浜で拾ってきたならちゃんと責任持って最後まで育てろ。
He's not a fucking stray cat they found off to the side of the road.
人のお金で食べる飯は最高にうまい。おいしょ。野良猫まで拾った覚えはないんだけどな。なお、金魚釣りしたい。デメキン釣る。
You know that they're not actually for eating, right? Not happening. Why do we even have goldfish scooping here? There's a college festival for college students doing college student things. I instantly reject Miyako's suggestion. It puzzles me why most of the stalls here are summer festival related.
どうして？責任持って川に放流するから。こんなところで泳いでいる方がかわいそう。
So not only are you not planning to take care of it, you want to destroy the local ecosystem while you're at it.
なら庭に池掘ってそこで飼う。一体誰の許可を得てそんな無謀なこと言ってるのかな。
Our dorm mother Nagomin is less than pleased by the idea. Miyako acts ridiculously childish on rare occasions, and she's always difficult to deal with when that happens.
庭がダメならナオの部屋で飼う。ちょうど彩りが足りてないと思っていたところ。
Maybe we could stop assuming you'll be able to catch one in the first place.
じゃあ釣れたらナオが責任持って飼うってことで。
You get one chance. Give it a shot. Might be a crab whisperer, but you don't know shit about goldfish. Our squabbling has led to a rather nerve-wracking fishing showdown.
網が薄い気がする。すぐ破けるような細工がしてあるはず。この店はぼったくり。
祭りの屋台なんて全部ぼったくりみたいなもんじゃねえか。
Again, this was supposed to be a college festival. I assume allowing us the freedom to make our own decisions is the main point of this, which is why no one's clamping down.
狙うは黒のデメキン。
Ugly fucker. Why can't you go for a pretty gold one? I doubt you'll be able to catch anything, but on the off chance you manage to, it'll end up residing in my room. So I'd prefer you aim for one that's not nice, or... Miyako squats down like a cat ready to pounce at its prey and prepares to swing her net at the fish. Cats typically wiggle their asses out when targeting their prey. Attempted humor ends with me getting threatened. Where do those cat ears go when they're not active? She whispers as she swipes her net to the water, aiming at the black pop-eyed goldfish. Sadly, it's too heavy and tears right through the poorly made net. That goldfish ain't gonna get fished up with the likes of you, Miyako.
釣られなかったらここで弱って死ぬだけなのに、金魚風情がとっととくたばれ。
Whoa, Rue, spare a thought for how the goldfish must feel.
来年はいっぱい海でカニさん取ってきてカニすくいやろう。取れたらその場で焼いて食べられるようにして。
Already lost interest in the goldfish, huh? You'd be in competition with Kirame's takoyaki stand if you did that. Also, I'd rather help her out.
たこ焼き屋台の前に大量のカニさんを放ってキラメをホワホワさせて妨害する。
いつもの2割増しぐらいで頭悪い会話してんなこいつら。付き合ってから頭までほうけてんのか。
二人だけだったら割といつもこんな感じだった気もするけどね。
Nagumin and you are standing together behind us, looking on in exasperation.
キャピルーン、今日もグロテスクハラパンチ。ルイルイだよ。今日はそこのラスボスを倒すためにみんなに魔法をかけちゃうね。キュルルルルピーン。
I crave death, suddenly.
ルイじゃん。何をやってるの？私はルイルイ。 裏でこの大学を牛耳るユア、あんたをこの痛みと苦しみの力でボッコボコにしてあげるわ。
If only this was alcohol.
だからルイでしょ。ちょっと運営さん、不審者が乱入してきてるんですけど、止めてくれません？
Come to watch the nighttime entertainment, the beauty pageant with Miyako. Only what we're actually watching is some kind of magical girl stage show. You managed to work out it was due to immediately despite the wig and mask, so maybe they're better friends than they've been letting on. You and really would smack you if they heard you yawning.
実はミスコンの司会頼まれてたんだけど、こんなにしょうもないなら断ってよかった。
So bad, I would have liked to see you emceeing. You didn't have any interest in taking part yourself either.
あんな茶番を公衆の面前でやるぐらいなら浜に埋まった方がマシ。
I don't think you had much of a say in the matter yourself.
痛いちょっとルイ、本気で殴ってるでしょ。この魔法の暴力ステッキにはこれまで腹パンされてきたあまたの人の怒りと悲しみが込められ。
まだステージが荒れているようだが、今年度のミスコン結果の集計が出たぞ。
Fortunately, the action MC ignores Ruido and Yua's fight and moves to bring the pageant to a close.
なんと優勝は飛び入り参加の岸なごみ。人妻未亡人お姉さんと一部の熱狂的ファンに声高い彼女がまさかの卒業を前にして優勝だ。
Wait, who the fuck died?
私がちょっと本気を出したらこんなもんなんだからね。わかったかね、ちみたち。今日からはしっかりミス青み台と毎朝褒めたたえながら朝食をいただくように。
Nagumi is on cloud 9 up on stage. She may have no idea who she's talking to. I just hope she doesn't get carried away with herself to the point that she gets Kirame drunk again. Literally sabotage meant both she and Yul went down in flames, huh?
なごみん、浴衣着て黙ってれば美人だものね。
Emphasis on the quiet part, keeps quiet part. For what it's worth, Yul claimed that it would be too painful to watch and left early. In his defense, I'm getting a lot of secondhand embarrassment from watching Nagumi up there. I'm almost ashamed to be associated with her.
なお、もし私が出てたら優勝できたと思う？
As long as you kept silent.
にゃーってやった方が盛り上がると思うけど。
You need to start acting your age already. Besides, that outfit would look way better at the beach.
海ならなおもいっぱい褒めてくれる？
Didn't take you as the type to thrive off compliments, you airball.
タマじゃない。私はミャコにゃ。
I know that's not what I meant by hairball.
じゃあどういうたまたまなの？
Hairy balls? Miyako balls?
二人とももしかして脳みそ溶けてる？
Kirame, holding 2 packs of takoyaki, greets us with an exasperated look after listening to our mindless conversation.
はい、たこ焼きの差し入れ。
Making us share 1 pack between the two of us.
こっちは私のだもん。ナオくんがミヤコのこと振って私と付き合うって言っても絶対あげないんだからね。
Kirame hugs the takoyaki to her chest, ready to protect it at all costs. This girl really does love her takoyaki. It's so adorable.
たこ焼きにすら負けるナオ。
Kirame's so cute, so cute that I don't even mind that.
ナオの生涯可愛い連呼数、私よりもキラメの方が多そう。
I'm not sure anyone's been keeping track.
そうなのナオくん。
I just said that I wasn't keeping track. How would I know?
ナオの彼女としては非常に由々しき事態だと捉えている。最低可愛いお賃金を上げるべき。
You get jealous in the weirdest and least attractive ways. I don't think I didn't catch you trying to extort more money out of me.
ナオくん、ミヤコの言う通りだよ。ちゃんとお付き合いしてるならもっと大事にしてあげないとダメでしょ。
Keep scolding me like that, and I'll pay you back by poking the octopus on your stomach, on your tummy.
今度はセクハラ。これはもう救えない。ツンツン。やめて。二人でタコさんツンツンしないで。
Miyako starts poking Kirame's tummy to relieve some of her stress, and I take advantage of the moment to join in. I don't think Kirame will be declared the winner if it comes to cuteness alone.
なおは一体可愛さ以外の何を私に求めているの？
Someone who makes me happy just by being there, I guess.
なんかキモい。
Why does everyone always get grossed out by me? I just don't get it.
つまりこのたこ焼きにまぶされた鰹節ぐらいの存在感？何を言っているのみやこ。鰹節は主役だよ。なくてはならない存在なの。青のり程度のナオくんなんかと一緒にしないで。なんかごめん。
So I'm nothing more than a seaweed to you. I'm not even sad, but the tears, they're flowing.
そうじゃないけどナオくんは私よりもみやこ優先したし、やっぱりそうかもしれない。この青のりナオくん。
If I'm seaweed, then I'm gonna spend the rest of my life stuck between your front teeth. Kidman was being awfully mean to me right now. What have I ever done to deserve this? On second thought, I've done an awful lot. I'm sorry, Kidman. Suppose I can fix one of those issues right now, Miyako.
What?
That was the weakest fluster I've ever heard. A real her needs panic, emotion.
ほわほわサムリエナオはそれで私に何を言いかけたの？
You're cute, Miyako. The cutest. Cuter than the cutest cutie you would ever cuted. You're cute, 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 cute. I think there was all the cutes there.
ナオが壊れちゃった。鳥肌立ちそう。まさかナオくん、今のね、ミヤコのこと可愛いって言った回数盛ろうとしてない？
Why, of course it was.
ねえミヤコ、こんなのと別れて幸せになろうよ。私がナオくん引き取ってあげるから。おお、キラメがとっても積極的。でもナオはあげない。それとも私とキラメでナオに二股させてあげる？それはナオくんが得しちゃうから嫌だな。
Why is it so wrong for me to be happy? Why shouldn't I have two cute pet girlfriends? Sounds good to me. Let's go with that. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Happiness all around. The world's full of love.
ほら、ナオくんつけ上がっちゃってる。この調子だとユアちゃんにもまた手出そうとするって。ルイちゃんにもよく可愛いだのかっこいいだの言ってるし。あれ、やっぱりクズ野郎なのでは？やっぱりではなくちゃんとクズ野郎。
Wait, if everyone's happy, then Kidman will have no reason to cry. Can't have that. I'll have to stick to Miyako after all.
人の話を聞いてない上にすっごいろくでもない理由でミヤコのことを選んでる。ひどいよナオくん。クズ野郎は私が回収してあげるから、ヒラメは幸せになってね。ああ、またナオとミヤコがヒラメのこといじめてる。接近厳禁なんだよ。
No, sir. Everything I was doing was perfectly legal. I was just watching Kirame cry. Layla immediately comes to collect Kirame, leaving me alone with Miyako as she stuffs takoyaki into her mouth. Do you think I'm okay?
いいんじゃないの？
Jeez, thanks for the vote of confidence. Thinking about it though, this is all your fault for bringing it up. So, we're both equally responsible for what happened to Kirame.
二股クズ野郎の罪の方がはるかに重い。
Screw this. I'm gonna call you cute until you get goosebumps again.
猫って鳥肌立つの？
You're the one who should know. If I'm honest, I'm not completely over Kirame yet. Slept with her, felt a warmth against me. I still remember it even now.
他の女を知ることでナオが私の魅力を再発見できた。そういう風に前向きな自己解決をしている。
If you actually think about it, Kirame is far more my type when it comes to appearance, personality, basically everything. It's a mystery how I ended up with you.
初恋補正じゃないの？
I don't know how you're supposed to tell who your first love was, but either way, I don't think you were mine, Miyako. Probably Machi-chan, the girl who sat next to me. No way, Tanaka, who also sat next to me, came before her.
だれ？しかも全員隣の席。そして私もナオの隣の席。
If you have to date someone to love them, then my first love would be Kirame. But if you have to have sex with someone to love them than it would be you.
だったらナオの初恋はやったらってことにしておいて。
Kinda sucks that my first love didn't have any of the traditional first love cliches. But forget about that. Are you saying I was your first love?
教えてあげない。そっちの方がナオがムラムラしそうだから。
More jealous than horny, I would think.
ナオがちゃんと私のそばにいてくれたら何だっていい。心の狭い女ではないから。
Well, I am possessive, so you're only allowed to love me and only allowed to be with me. If you must talk to another man, you can't look him in the eyes, no leaving the house either. All pet cats should be kept indoors at all times.
自分のことは棚にあげるモラハラ野郎だ。
She knows she can't win this argument, so she gives me a cat-like huff and turns away from me in protest. But almost immediately she looks back at me and noses her head up against me. It's admittedly cute, but it's also hard to believe that this is an adult cat and not a kitten. Oh, also have to decide on the next day. It's gotta be at the beach, Miyako.
いいけど、お金ないから。
We'll have blue skies, blue seas, and white sand. Make sure you come in that outfit so I can compliment you on it.
だからお金ないだけでし。
Why spend money when we can spend all day floating in the sea?
ナオにそんな体力あったっけ？
Gotta prepare for it by actually getting some sleep for once I stay out of my room.
私とエッチしたくなっても、ナオは我慢するの？
Do you realize how much restraint I've exercised already? A few more days will be a piece of cake. Give your boyfriend some credit.
残念。我慢できないのは私なのでした。
Better control yourself. Fuck too much and we'll get bored. Also, it'll feel better if you abstain for a while. It's a mental thing.
わかった。もしあんまり気持ちよくなかったら、毎晩ナオのことを襲うから。
I'm gonna be an insomniac for the rest of my life. And so we end up deciding on our next date in the middle of our stupid conversation.
この私が負けただと？
I think Yo is having a crisis of identity. Fuck, it's hot. There are no clouds in the sky to obstruct the burning sun. Nor is there any shade along the beach to save me. My skin is prickling in the heat. Is there even any point in putting sunscreen on? You expect to get a little burnt during the summer, but I hate it when my skin stings in the shower, so I always ensure I use protection. Need to get in the water already. The only reason I haven't is because I'm waiting for someone.
困った。
Kept me waiting. You look cute though. Told you that outfit was perfect for the beach. Miyako arrives in her white dress and looks down at me as I sprawl across the sand.
だけど困ったことに、このままだとチャプチャプ泳げない。
True, but I haven't given you a compliment, so feel free to. But I've given you your compliment, so feel free to go change it to a swimsuit.
あまりにも褒め方がおざなりすぎてひっくり返りそう。
Sure, but you could hardly stay dressed like that all day.
大丈夫。実はもう準備万端。いつでもナオとナマコ探しに行ける。
Miyako suggests this bizarre way of entertaining ourselves as she stands there, sparkling in her whiteness, interposed between the blazing sun and glistening sand. And what are we supposed to do when we find him? Eat him? How come it's not gonna want to serve him up for us?
シュノーケル持ってきたから、今日は素潜りデイ。
If you're that eager to swim, then go get changed already. Poor little Naokun's gonna be burnt to a crisp at this rate.
人の話聞いてないの？私はもう海入れる。
I'm gonna practice swimming. You're gonna practice swimming in clothes so you can get your lifeguard cert or something.
ほれ。
Oh, hi. That was sudden. What? Miyako positions herself on my head and shows me what lies beneath her dress.
水着は着てきた。
You're wearing it? What a waste of a heart attack. Hey, no, hang on.
何か文句でもあるの？
Miyako, dear, have you stopped to consider what the rest of the beachgoers might think about us doing this?
バカップル。
They'll think I'm a piece of shit that makes his girlfriend play along with his exhibitionism fetish.
だから水着だってば。
I'm literally the only person on Earth who's currently aware that you're wearing a swimsuit.
もっと誇らしく思ったらいい。
Believe me, if we were in private, I'd be delighted, but right now we're on the verge of getting the cops called on us. Is that what you want? If I'm being entirely honest, though, my eyes are far too glued to this below view of Miyako in a swimsuit to give much of a shit what other people think. At least I won't have to worry about getting burned if I'm using my Miyako parasol.
いつまでこのままでいるつもりなの？
That's my line. You're the one who says you want things to stay like this forever.
あの頃の私はもういない。
Oh, so cool. Or it would have been if you weren't acting like a massive pervert.
なおは今さら私の水着で興奮するの？
Usually just think you're cute and that's it, but you're giving me a much more risque viewing angle this time. So yes, I'm horny, especially since we've both been holding back. Staring right out of the crotch, which isn't something I can do even when we're having
い
sex.
やらしい目で見ないで。
You need to realize that you're the big pervert in this relationship. You were even the one who seduced me first. You've got to save the horny for when we're already in full swing.
じゃあ先にエッチする？
That is exactly what I mean, Miyako!
ふぎょ。
Consider jumping up right inside her dress, but then think better of it instead of her clapping both my hands on her cheeks. We can have as much sex as you want once we're done having fun here.
そんな体力残るの？
She whips out some snorkels and various other bips and bobs. Why the hell was she keeping all those? Just how much fun were you planning on having? But I told you I was going to sleep well before this, and that's what I did. I've got a pep in my step today.
なおは目のクマ薄いと逆に不気味。
I know what you mean. They're practically my trademark.
手が塞がってるから服脱がせて。
Cut it out before someone really calls the cops on us. I'm the one who's going to end up in prison because of your jokes, you know. Someone's having fun. In hindsight, we shouldn't have let you change straight into your swimsuit. Now I can't compliment you anymore.
脱ぐなと言ったり脱げと言ったり、今日のなおは忙しい。
The only solution here is for me to get a second Miyako.
シュババババババ。
With your after image, it really does look like there are two of you.
高速で左右に移動することで残像によって分身を実現している。
How kind of you to explain your special ability like we're mid-anime battle. I think you think you can make even more of you? Two probably won't be enough to satisfy me.
じゃあこれから修行編入る？
Forget it. I get bored after the 5th arc with no end in sight.
二人に増えろと言ったり一人に戻れと言ったり、今日のなおはいよいよ忙しい。
I prefer it when you're being relaxed rather than all over the place.
言うほど私ってまったりしてる？
Compared to the rest of them, you are. You was always babbling on? Kiramis freaks out immediately, and Riri has her turbo nerd moments.
新しい自分、再発見。なおと一緒にいると、どんどん知らない私が見えてくる。
It's got into you. You don't need to change, and neither do I.
すぐそこに新しい明日と自分が待っている。
So anyway, what are we doing? What are you doing, I mean?
海藻を集めてる。これでなおに水着を作ってプレゼントするの。
No thanks, it would be way too slimy. I'll wear something if it's cute enough.
なら、大きい魚の皮剥いでお洋服作る。
That would be just as slimy.
ちゃんと塩もみして下処理するからヌメヌメはしない。生臭いと思うけど、なおもたまに生臭いから平気。
Wait, I'm stinky? Why didn't anyone ever tell me? Give myself a sniff, but I can smell the seawater.
自分の匂いは自分じゃ気づけないもの。
Yeah, it makes sense.
おへそ嗅いでるの？どうせ嗅ぐならおっぱいにして。
Why would you think your boobs would smell good? They'll just smell like skin, and that's boring. Get a more interesting scent for yourself before next time.
海藻を巻いたら、なおと似たような匂いになるかも。
Lounge on the beach as I watch Miyako wrapping some mysterious seaweed around her tummy. Today is technically supposed to be a date, but in reality we're just doing the same shit we always do. Ask Miyako for you.
そして今日、なおはヌメヌメの私と出会う。
It's a slimy Miyako! You stink!
このヌメヌメが育毛にもいい。
Never given a shit about the state of my hair personally. Wait, Miyako, don't tell me you're trying to grow extra hair. You know I like my girls smooth as a baby's bottom.
頭の毛以外も生えるの？
Hell if I know. Anyway, you stink, so go soak in the ocean and get all salty.
おお、これが天然の塩仕込み。
She sways with the waves as she floats in the ocean. How about I rub that salt in you for you?
いやー、自己防衛ナマコアタック。
What? I don't know when she got that thing, but even Miyako squeezes hard enough to blow all its innards out. Hey, don't waste the innards, they're supposed to be tasty.
それはいけない。今すぐ集めて拾って押し戻して。
Cuke! So that's sea cucumber crying. It sounded kind of cute. Stop squeezing the sea cucumber already, dumbass. Can't believe she's actually touching that slimy thing with her bare hands.
飽きてきた。バイバイナマコさん。
Cuke! She tosses the sea cucumber away, it splashes into the ocean and sinks below the waves. God damn it, humans can be so cruel.
私は猫にゃ。なお、手もヌメヌメになった。お尻で拭いていい？
Why would you want to get my ass all slimy?
拭き拭き。
Having fun with that?
なおのお尻だから楽しい。ヌメヌメ気持ちよくない？
Can't say I get anything out of having my ass fondled personally. She isn't sure that I've ended up with just as slimy as she is. The fun never stopped you, huh? I would have thought you'd get bored quickly with how often you come to the beach.
海は生命の宝庫。人はそれをもてあそぶことで生の実感を得られる。
Miyako's gone from playing with sea cucumbers to meddling with crabs. Don't come crying to me when it pinches your finger.
せっかくだし、なおのチンポ挟んでもらおう。
Don't be stupid, my floppy cock's even less durable than your finger.
ガチガチンポにすれば挟んでも大丈夫？
Why are you so desperate to find out? It's not like a damn crab is hounding to pinch my cock.
カニさん、このハサミのサビを落とすのにちょうどいいって。
They're made of metal? That's way too dangerous. Throw it back in the sea, that's innocent.
カニさんって泳げるの？
Ask the crab.
泡ブクブク。
I don't think the crab can understand her. Why is it that I never see any crabs when I'm walking around here, but they always show up whenever Miyako's around? Cats love to taste the crabs, so you'd think they'd be natural enemies.
よいしょっと。
Miyako finishes playing with the crab and comes and plops herself down beside me. Her skin contact feels slightly hotter than the sun, so I get the urge to shift away. Things got busy for a while, huh? Now we're back to spending time together again.
なお、暇そう。
Not bored, just comfortable. Having a bunch of plans into our schedule would be just a pain. Life's better when you have some time to relax.
まだ人生語れるほど長く生きてないのに。
I've got more experience than most people who talk shit about it.
二股してたもんね。普通の人はしない。
You know nothing, Miyako. If I can do something, then anyone can do it. Tons of people do it time, they just don't admit to it.
みんな、ちゃんと好きな人と出会えるといいのにね。
It's not necessarily about who you find, but when you find them. I happen to find you first, but who knows where we'd be if I hadn't.
早い者勝ちにゃ。
Well, that's the point. That's to the point. On the other hand, some things would be better if we'd met later. Not everything's great about being first. It's a tough one.
誰もそんな小難しいこと考えて恋愛してないから二股するんだよ。チンチンとマンマンで恋してる。
Wait, you've been loving me with your hoo-ha only? That's so shocking, I need to lay down.
チンチンでキラメのこと抱いたくせによく言う。
Now with the tongue as well. Because of the tear licking. I knew you were more jealous than you were claiming to be.
ナオと対等になるためにちょっくらキラメのおっぱいチューチューしてくる。
Hey, no fair, I want to suck on him too.
え、ナオはキラメとエッチしておいておっぱいチューチューしてないの？じゃあ一体何をしたっていうの？
Just what kind of image have you built up of Kirame? I pinched and pulled him, sure, but I didn't suck on him.
揉んでつままれたことしかない私よりも進んでる。これは由々しき事態。
You get so much protein from all that meat you're eating. Why doesn't it go to your tits?
男はよく勘違いしてるけど、これぐらいが標準。揉めるだけあって御の字と思うべき。
My sense of average has been skewed by all the titty monsters around us.
ヒップなら負けてない。
Oh?
なおがエッチな目になった。まだお日様高いよ。大丈夫？
Shut up. You know I know you've got that choke around so I can claw and pull it while we're having sex.
この水着の紐なら引っ張るためにある。
You're joking. You thought they were all just for show.
実を言うと全部おしゃれのためだよ。なおみたいなド S クズ野郎のためには作られてないの。
Once perspective changes everything.
なおが悟りを開いた。
If you think something's sexy, then sexy it is, which means you're an absolute slut, Miyako.
さすがに私も自分の性欲が人並みだというつもりはない。
何あんたらは昼間の海でしょうもない話。
Hi. It's Rui! Good morning, Rui!
おはるいるい。
ずいぶん嬉しそうね。っていうか何なのよその挨拶。バカにされてるような気がするわ。
Yeah, I kinda assumed you'd just ignore us and pass on by when you saw we were on a date. Didn't expect you to come over and say hello.
まるでもっと気を使えみたいに言うじゃないの。最初はそのつもりだったんだけど、あまりにも会話内容がしょうもなさすぎたから。
ルイに男女の会話を盗み聞きされた。慰謝料としてお肉を要求したい。
どうせ腹ペコなだけでしょあんた。いいわ、ちょうどお昼にするところだったし、カップル成立祝いに焼き鳥ぐらいおごってあげる。
わーい、ルイルイ大好きルイルイ。
普段のノリまでこのクズに寄ってきてるわね。
Don't tell me you came to the beach all on your lonesome, Rui. That's just so sad, Rui. Come hang out with us, Rui.
そんなわけないでしょ。私はただの付き添い。
古賀先生と宮子先生です。こんにちは。ペコリ。
Gosh, you're just so darn cute, you. You almost found myself squeezing you for a minute there.
逮捕回避おめでとう、先生。
No, I get it. Rui's babysitting this little sister brigade today. I'd be too weird to sleep at night knowing Chia was out alone. Runa wouldn't bother me though. What happened to you? Didn't you beat your friendship back into it with your magic wand?
はあ、海暑そうだし日焼けするからやだ。ルイに連れて行ってもらいなよ。どうせ暇なんだしさ。
Yikes, can't just picture her saying that. Like, literally, I can imagine her face and everything. He's not a nice person, so I see why she wanted to join at the beach. I believe this calls for another walloping with Rui's wand.
ところで先生たちは愛に満ちたラブラブカップルなのですか？愛に満ちているかと聞かれると素直にうなずきがたいところではある。
Hey, we're loving, I assume. More importantly, I want to get lovey with you.
さすが先生。噂に聞く二股クズ野郎だわ。宮子先生のことを諦めてシアとだけラブラブするのならその愛を受け入れる余地もあるかもです。
Oh no. Wait, really? Damn, now I'm actually considering it. But I already have Miyako.
簡単に揺さぶられないで。うわー、戦績書。宮子先生もよくそんなのに頬ずりされても動じないね。慣れてるだけ。
Well, have you know, she's the one who's always rubbing against me. Therefore, she can't complain when I do it, no matter how annoying it gets. Rubby, rubby. I love how squishy Miyako's cheeks are.
スリスリされてる方も猫みたいな顔で気持ちよがってるように見えるわね。
シアもスリスリしていいですか？スリスリ。ニュー。ルナのスリスリほっぺたがない。姉ちゃん、ルナたちはぶられてる。
なぜ進んでクズ野郎と同類になろうとしてるの？
Join us, Rui, nothing not.
ノリで何でも許されると思ってんじゃないわよ。
Rui remains an impregnable fortress. Well, we literally saw in the first round that not exactly impregnable. Very much pregnable in that one. I told her the second easiest out of the girls right after Kirame, but she's not budging an inch. I think it's still more of a chance with you than with her. Tell me, Miyako, what exactly do I have to do to trigger the flag that puts me on Rui's route?
死んで性格のいいイケメンに転生。
Then I'd be an entirely different person.
あんたでさえなければ誰とでもフラグは立つわよ。
Promiscuity?
どうして姉ちゃんといるとテンションおかしくなるの先生。生と同でバランスをとっている。それならみやこ先生といる時もおかしくならないと理屈が通りません。私はこう見えても同のもの。説得力皆無。
I'm not sure she's exactly the chaos in the situation. She's far too inactive for that. If we're talking yin and yang, though, she'd definitely be the bright and positive yang.
シアちゃんにナマコ見せてあげる。ナマコって何です？もしかして可愛いお魚さんですか？ちょっと先生の彼女がシアにトラウマ植え付けようとしてるんだけど。
Miyako's got in the duck to Chia-chan. You're not gonna stop her?
ようやく一息つけるわ。この二人引率するのなかなか疲れるのよね。
姉ちゃんが体力ないだけでしょ。もうすぐイベントなんだから筋トレでもしときなよ。
It's tough being the older sister, huh?
あんたの姉も同じこと思ってそうじゃないの？
She's only the older sister when it suits her. Most of the time, she's more like a little sister.
そう？面倒見良さそうだし、あんたよりはよっぽど適性ありそうだけどね。
Miyako's currently squeezing the innards of the QST cucumber and making Shia squeal.
てか先生、自分のお姉ちゃんを彼女にするとかなかなかにやることやってるよね。
We don't care about that shit. We're not blood related, and we knew each other before then anyway.
でしょうね。互いの親が不倫して挙句再婚したって方が衝撃的でしょ。
I was born into an elite line of two-timers.
あんたの理屈だとミヤコもそうなるけどいいわけ？
You're telling me Miyako's falling for another girl as well? I won't stand for that. I simply will not.
まるで女の子が相手なら別にいいみたいに言ってる。
ユリカップルに突如として現れる竿役になろうとしてるわね。いよいよ殺されるわよあんた。
Not the dick donor! I don't think I think this is the first time I've heard that phrase. Huh. Hold on. There we go. That was a necessity. What in the world are you talking about, Rudy? We spent some time hanging out at the beach with a little sister brigade and their guardian, Rudy. Today proved to me just how much we need Rudy in our lives. It's just the two of us again now, and we spend some time doing the main beach activities, sunbathing. You don't have to come all the way out here, we're just gonna laze around.
ナオは一緒にぬくぬくするの嫌い？
I love it, but the problem is I'm getting horny. Making matters worse is the fact that Miyako is curled up like a cat on my lap. She throws in a yawn for good measure.
温まるとおしっこしたくなるようなのと同じ。
Hey, how many times do I have to tell you not to pee in the bath?
そういうのは意外と信太さんあたりがやってそう。
You hear how rude this girl's being to you? Being about you, Yua?
トイレ行くのめんどくさ。お風呂でしよう。
Hold on, I need to... Just barely enough! The game sensed it itself? I forgive you! Picture for myself, it's so perfectly plausible that I crack a smile. Did you know that there is only a paper-thin difference between getting warm and having sex?
そんなにエッチしたいなら素直にそう言えばいいのに。
Sun's still up, we should hold out.
結構朝から遊んでるから別にいいんじゃないの？
I wouldn't be so horny if you hadn't kept trying to seduce me all day.
むくり。
He suddenly gets up and stands over my face, clearly acting fidgety about it. Motherfucker! I'm going to beat you to death, Miyako! Well, I'm horny too, she says. Wow, you sure are. Skin's wet, and it's definitely not only the seawater in her sweat. Her dress provides me with a wonderful shadow as she gives me another private show. So what's the punchline? You left your underwear at home?
忘れてはいない。
Nope, the dorm's right
どうせ
there,
寮
so
すぐ
I've
そこだ
always
し
planned on
元
going
から
home
ノーパンノーブラ
commando,
で帰るつも
Miyako
りだった。
says. What about your modesty? That's the worst thing for a girl to forget.
でも、
So, does this turn you on?
Now,
Miyako says. I know, I think his swimsuit did it more for me, weirdly enough.
私の
Don't
馬
tell me
は
you've
もう
already
見
gotten
慣れ
tired
た
of
と
my
言いたい
booze,
の。
Miyako says. Actually, I'm taking you on the booze right now.
なおはもっと大きい方
I
が
know
好き
you
な
like it
くせ
bigger,
に
Miyako says. I like them because they're yours, Miyako.
二股クズ野
Sorry,
郎
you
が何か言って
two-timing
る。
asshole trying to say something, Miyako says. You're gonna make me cry. Don't get all bashful. Stop from actually being mean.
はにゃ
Meow, meow, meow.
今のは猫語じゃないんだ
That
けど。
wasn't even cat speak. Like I should know. Now be honest with me. That's not water dripping from your crotch, is it?
味見してみたら。
Why not taste it and find out? Jesus Christ. That's gonna be too salty for me to tell either way.
甘いとか言っ
You
て
said
た
it
の
was sweet before, Miyako says. You realize you're dripping my face right now.
いいから
And hurry
早
up
く
and give it
し
to
よ
me.
う。
I know you're just as horny
No.
now, she says. We should really save it for when we get back home.
ポタポタおつ
Sure,
ゆ
but
垂らしな
if you're
が
fine
ら
with
帰
me
って
leaving
いい
it
の
back,
なら。
yeah, no. Oh, we can't wait anymore either. Well, I can't wait anymore either. You blew a ball on me since first thing this morning. Taken by surprise as I get to my feet, pick her up, and lead her to a more secluded area. See you after the sex scene. They done fucking. It's so tragic that I have to go to class during summer break to make sure I get enough credits.
地味の二股騒ぎでごっそり単位落としたからじゃないの。
I'm sitting beside you, who seems deathly bored the whole time, just currently resting her chin on her hands and glaring at me. You better not be blaming me for your own failures, bitch.
そうだよ。古賀くんのせいなんだよ。海野さん選ぶんならもっと早くそうしてほしかったね。にゃ
Miyako had been nodding off, but Yo wakes her up with such a jump that everyone starts looking at us.
幸せそうな顔しちゃってさ。なんだかムカついてきたな。もっとこう波乱万丈が待っていると思ってたのに。
You're still hoping we'll run into problems, so to tell you, with everything smooth sailing, it's kind of creepy, crazy. I mean,
付き合い始めてそろそろ1ヶ月ぐらい経つのかな。海野さんは何かこれに不満とかないわけ？
I think the only issue she has is that he doesn't start fucking her fast enough. I'd like to make it known that I'm not happy with you calling your ex-boyfriend this thing. You ignores me, obviously, and waits for Miyako to rub her sleepy eyes and reply.
そんなものいっぱいある。
Wait, there are?
いっぱいあって答えられないっていうつもりだね。全部答えるまで返さないんだから。信太さんは本当に帰れなくなってもいいの？あれ、これもしかして本当にいっぱいあるパターン？彼氏に忖度しているわけじゃなくて？たまにはやり返しておかないと恋のキューピッドマヨネーズは突き上がる一方。誰がマヨネーズじゃい？私はケチャップ派だよ。
I get a feeling there's gonna be trouble. Many voices screaming for me to make my escape while I have the chance. I'm stuck between right between you and Miyako, so it's obvious that I'm gonna come out the worst from this.
もちろん古賀くんは逃がさないよ。ぎゅー。
Miyako, you gotta save me! Escape with girls hugging me!
そのままナオのこと連行して。
What are you, accomplice? You're perfectly fine letting another woman get all close and personal with your man?
信太さんに好きの素の字もないこと知ってるからさすがに嫉妬しない。でも私他の人の所有物ってなるとちょっと興味湧いちゃうかもな。
Shit, really? Then two-timing really totally was the right play if I wanted to win you over. See, I did nothing wrong.
こんなのに嫉妬したら負けだと思ってる。
She just called you that, Yua.
私すっごくいいことひらめいちゃった。
That damn bitch has gone from looking like the most bored person on the planet to being as excited as a kid in a candy shop in a matter of seconds. I know it's nothing good, whatever it is. I can't believe you went and gave you a spark of genius, Miyako. Why would you do this to me?
なおこそいつまで信太さんとくっついてるつもり？
Huh, you're totally jealous, you little liar.
めんどくさい女にはなりたくないけど何事にも許容限界というものがある。
With that, Miyako starts clinging to me from the other side. I really am a two-timing asshole.
どうして嬉しそうなの？
Who wouldn't be happy to have that cute girlfriend clinging to them?
反対側の泥棒猫をどうにかしてからニコニコしてほしい。にゃー。
That was despairingly unattractive.
なんでにゃ、引っかくにゃ、にゃにゃにゃ。なおの真似とクオリティが全く一緒。
I'm that horribly off-putting? I'm so shocked. I think I need to lie down. It's your fault, Yua.
しょうがないにゃ。ねえ、いつまでなおにくっついてるつもり？引き裂かれたいの？そう。これぞ我がひらめき。私自身が君たちが次に乗り越えるべき壁となるのだ。
Sounds to me like you need another beating with a wand of love.
裏ボスが表ボスの使い回し。クソゲーの予感。
Lost my reason for fighting against you all once I started dating Miyako, so the final boss has been allowed to roam free. It's been a long time since I last came to your room, huh?
昔のナオは私の部屋に居候してるようなもんだった。
Well, because you got all sad and refused to let go of me whenever it was time for me to go.
海野さんかわいいとかあんじゃん。まあ遠目から私に古賀くんが惚れちゃった現場見てしっとり泣いちゃうくらいだしね。あれ、どうして私をいじめる会になってるの？ナオがいじめられるんじゃなかったの？
Yo was bored, so she followed us back to the dorm. Made sure we gathered in Miyoko's room because I can't be bothered with her complaining about every last thing in my room.
あ、ヨウちゃんだ。ヨウちゃんがいる。
For some reason, Kidam is staring at you through a crack in the door and freaking out to herself. That reminds me, did you make up yet?
私的にはもうしたつもりだったんだけどな。キラメはそうじゃないみたい？キラメに責任を押し付けようとしてる。だってぶたれたの私だし。先に手を出した方が悪いって法律でも決まってるんだもん。
Time's finally come to arrest Kidama then.
逮捕にゃ。
Kidama's got a cute cat speak. You could learn a thing or two from her, Yoa.
キラメに肩入れ？クズ野郎。
I've always taken her side, and that's not gonna change. Feel free to tremble in the knowledge that I'm nicer to her than you.
どうしてナオくんたちはすぐそういう世界の終わりみたいな会話するの？
Kidama grumbles wearily, having been captured by Miyako. You've got some guts jumping into this den of demons, Kidama. Stand over there.
飛び込みたかったわけじゃなくてミヤコに捕まったんだけど。混ざりたそうにうずうずしてたくせに。
Kidama finds it easy enough to join in when it's just me and Miyako, so I imagine it's Yo's presence that makes her wary.
古賀くんに捨てられた者同士仲良くしようや。ゲヘヘヘ。仲良くする気のある人の顔じゃない。だってこの人遊びに来たわけじゃないから。そうだ、キラメも私と一緒に海野さんたちの邪魔じゃなかった壁になってあげてよ。
You totally just let the truth slip out there.
言い方の問題で邪魔するつもりなのは元から同じ。
Nah, let her try. Not like we have anything better to do. It'll take more than you to shake the foundation of our relationship at this point.
わあ、ミヤコの部屋あまり入ったことなかったからちょっぴり新鮮。
You're always slipping into my room whenever you get the chance. Curious.
下着姿のキラメに抱きつかれていたのを目撃したあの日も今や昔。 みやこだってよく夜中になおくんの部屋忍び込んでるもん。それはもう合法となった。キラメは違法。やっぱり逮捕するにゃ。もしかしてみやこ、私に抱きつきたいだけ？なおより抱き心地がいい。キラメを見習ってもっとふっくらもちもちしてほしい。
Are you telling me to become a fat ass?
ふっくらもちもち？みやこ、それ女の子に言う言葉じゃない
Stop
と
playing
思う。
around with this thing.
ああ、ふっくらもちもちデブのキラメが落ち込んじゃった。責任取って二股してあげてよ。
Kiran would still be totally fuckable even if she gained a little weight. Can't say the same about you, Yua. As for Miyako, she needs to eat her damn vegetables.
ねえ、しれっとデブって言われた私の気持ち考えたことあるの？デブって言ってもギリギリ怒られないのはナゴミンぐらい。誰がデブだって。
Close the damn door before you get a scary visit from our big sister, Mommy. I go and make sure the door is firmly shut so that Miyako and I don't end up going without dinner.
ルイのせいであんな色気ムンムンむっちりママにミスコン負けちゃったの、未だに納得いかないんだけど。歯に衣着せの言いっぷり、みんな好き放題思ったこと言い過ぎじゃない？言いたいことも言えない世の中で生きるよりはずっといいと思うけどな。キラメも海野さんに「なおくん返して」ってわがまま言うなら今のうちだよ。気づかないうちに延滞料滞納しちゃってる。大変。早く返さないと。
What? You wouldn't force me to go back to get him? No, you have to keep me! Miyako!
近頃なおのことをこうしてうざったく感じることもしばしば。誰だってそんな風にしがみつかれたらうざったいと思う。
Nah, I know no matter how annoyed you got, you'd still pat me and tell me everything would be okay, Kirame.
なおくん私に返却されたがらなかったくせに。ほんと調子いいんだから。早速不満が一つ飛び出してきたね。この調子でどんどん行こう。
Huh? The girls all came over to gang up on me, didn't you? Don't deny it. I charged straight for the door, but someone's blocking the other side and it won't open.
この私をデブ呼ばわりした報いを受けろ。
Nagumi's turned into a ghost!
なおくんの悪口大会だったの？それなら私もいっぱいあるよ。
Oh, hell yeah, we got to trash talk this guy? I'm down! Okay, wait, hold on. This just isn't fair. How about you have to say one thing you like about me for everything great about me? It sounds much better, doesn't it?
めっちゃハードル高くない？無理。なおくん、それ同じことみやこにもできるの？
Can't think of a single thing I don't like about her, so nope. I can think of a million things that do like about her, though. Millions upon billions of things.
うわ、きっついのろけきたな。みやこも満足そう。私なら恥ずかしくて顔を覆っちゃいそうなのに。むふ。
Yuko snores triumphantly. I'm not even joking. I couldn't think up something I don't like about her if there was a gun held to my head. Although the same goes for things I love about her.
キラメ、これぐらいやらないとダメってことが分かったところで、二人の壁となるべくもう一度古学にアタックだ。いけー！熱々なところ見せつけられたばっかりなのに無理だって。それに私、ゆあちゃんの子分じゃないから。こうなったらこの私が直々に出向くしかないか。ここで目薬をちょちょいと一つまみ。
Yuko turns around to use some eye drops for whatever reason.
古賀くんのバカ。どうして私のことを置いて幸せになろうとするの？
So into crocodile tears now, are we? You could have at least tried to hide what you were doing. As if she could use tears to get whatever she wants out of me. I may have a thing for crying girls, but this shoddy imitation would never.
古賀くん。
I'm being fooled here, but why is my heart beating so fast?
わあ、ちょろすぎなく。もう泣き顔っぽかったら何でもいいの？ヒラメ、試しにブエーってやってみて。そんないつでも泣けないよ。 もしかして私のもずっと嘘泣きだと思われてたの？
キラメにいいものあげる。はい、これ飲んでみて。
No! You force the Kirame to take a sip from her cup, and that's all it takes for her to start acting up. You don't tell me you just made Kirame drink alcohol.
古賀君も飲む？酔っ払った方が普段言えないことも多少は言えるようになるかもじゃん。
Start to feel sleepy, so why not have a drink, I suppose.
ヨアちゃんのお酒じゃなくて私のお酒を飲んでよ、ナオくん。
Oh yeah, that's the crying I find the most calming.
コッピーコッピー、またゲロ吐かれても知らないよ。
The sun hasn't set yet, the girls are already boozing. And this is my room. Kirame's puke won't be my problem.
ナオくん、私のマッコにピュピュっていっぱい中出ししておきながらどうして都に行っちゃったの？
But I thought we warned you not to spew everywhere.
最低。言い訳の余地もないクズ野郎。
Okay, now that one wasn't my fault. Kirame had me in a leg lock and...
いっぱいキスしながら私のことよしよししてくれたのに、あれは全部嘘だったっていうの？
Just stop talking already. Let the next thing you spew be vomit. That would actually be preferable at this point.
これマジな話なんだけど、もしキラメができちゃってたら、この状況から古賀君はどう責任取るつもりなのかな？
I think she'd know by now, wouldn't she?
そういえば
That's the
心
alcohol.
なしか。
You sure you're not just hungry?
今のは私のお腹の音じゃないもん。都のだもん。
お腹すいた。ナゴミンに今日の夜ご飯何か聞いてくる。
Miyako's face as always sways a little from the effects of the alcohol as she leaves the room.
まあキラメの方はともかくとして、海野さんともうどれぐらいエッチしたの？こっそり教えてみ。
ヨアちゃんにまでおざなりにされた。私の味方じゃなかったの？でもその話は私も気になる。
Hey, you guys are supposed to have some kind of girls' night and ask Miyako about this. What the hell are you trying to interrogate me?
だってさ、キラメのこと抱いておいて捨てたんだから、せめてそれ以上に海野さんのことを愛してるっていう誠意を見せないと、キラメも納得できないよね。
何されても納得できないんだけど、ナオくんが本当に都に本気なのかはすっごく気になる。
I don't think you can judge how serious I am about our sex life.
でも確かな一つの指標にはなるでしょ。海野さんもいなくなった今、元二股クズ野郎になんて逃げ場ないんだよ。
ナオくん、もし都との夜の生活に不満があるなら、私ともう一度してみる？
Kirame's drunk off her tits!
酔ってるからってそれが本音じゃないと一体誰が決めたの？さあ古賀くん、君はまだキラメと向き合う必要があるんだよ。
It might sound like you was being earnest, but I promise you, she's simply playing this situation to get the most entertainment value. Don't forget what she's like. I'll be honest with you, Kirame. I did like you. It wasn't easy for me to make this decision.
クズ男御用達の困っちゃう発言。はっきり突き放せばいいものを困ってしまうというものすごくまだワンチャンありそうな言動によって女を惑わしてくるんだ。
Thank you very much for the running commentary, Yua. You can go away now.
ナオくん、今は私とお話ししてる最中でしょ。ユアちゃんとかいうどうでもいい女のことはスルーして。
この私をどうでもいい女呼ばわり。
Yua's pride is all she's got going for her, and Kirame just shattered that into pieces.
ねえ、私はまだナオくんのこと好きだよ。どうしようもないところばっかりだけど、それでも好きなの。この気持ちどうやったら消えてくれるの？
Oh god, just let me two-time with both of them already. Everyone will be happy that way. Great, let's get two-timing started.
いや、私は全然幸せになれないからダメ。もっと二人の狭間で苦しめ、もがけ、そして私に泣きついてこい。なお、 今日の夜ご飯はとんかつだって。カレーもあるからご飯が進む。
Are you really getting excited at the thought of having pork cutlets for dinner while your boyfriend is having an emotional crisis?
私は幸せだけど、二股クズ野郎はもっと罰を受けるべきだと思ってるから、一人でどうにかして。
Keep that up and I'll go sleep with Kirame again. You hear me? I'll be so busy two-timing that I'll have less time to fuck you. Is that what you want?
これは大変由々しき事態。二人でキラメの性欲を解消させる方法を考えないと。どうしてただの欲求不満な女だと思われてるの私。カレーのいい香りが漂ってきた。食べてこよう。
The root of all evil is making her escape to the dining table after her.
諸悪の根源は二股クズ野郎でしょ。ヘイトをすり替えようとしない。
Oh no, she is actually the root of all evil here. Like, she is the enabler. Like, the man's just trying to make a break from the fucking bad habit, and she is enabling him to continue. Like, she is the evil here. The man's is not innocent, but she is worse. You're right, I'm terribly sorry. Allow me by way of apology to suck on Kirame's nipples and help her lower her lust.
ナオくん、私のおっぱい吸いたいだけだ。吸うならミヤコのでもいいでしょ。吸うなら？吸う以外もまんべんなくこなせる器用おっぱいだというのに、とっても言い方に悪意を感じる。対抗心抱くタイミングがおかしいよ、ミヤコ。
I don't know about everything. It'd be pretty hard to get my cock between them. Meanwhile, I'd be able to thrust endlessly into Kirame's cleavage, no doubt about it.
ナオくんも私のおっぱいを何だと思ってるの？もうやだ。いつまで泣いてるの？せっかくの美味しいカツカレーがなくなっちゃうよ。
Things have gotten out of hand, so I make my escape to the dining room as well. The fact that there's a chance that I could end it here, and that's just it, is scaring me in a way. You know what, actually, hold on, let me just save here. Then let's just do this real quick. Return to title.
Futamata Ren'ai. あの夜のこと思い出しちゃうの？
Okay, yeah, never mind. This is not ending today. We are on event 9 out of fucking 16. Oh, then again, your route did kind of go from event 7 to event 14 in one fucking go, essentially. And then there's Rui route with fucking 22. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? They had no chill when it came to her for some reason. The common route had 23. Jesus. Yeah, probably gonna end it here today then. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just want to see you next time. Bye-bye.